This is the homepage for Android Jetpack. Android Jetpack is a collection of libraries for the Android platform created by Google. And these are actually just common libraries that you bundle with your application. They do not come pre-installed on Android devices. You as a developer can select any from the libraries from Jetpack and add them to your application just like you would do with any other third-party library. There are quite a few libraries within Jetpack. This is the list of them, and this is actually a growing list. So Google is committed to keep adding all kinds of functionality that may be useful to developers to the Jetpack library. And actually, you probably have already used Jetpack in your applications. This is a freshly created Android Studio project in Java. And when I dive into the build.gradle, the project level 1, you can see that it already included the Google repository, which includes Jetpack by default. And within the module build.gradle, you can see that it already added a couple of libraries that are prefixed with androidx. And these androidx libraries are actually the Jetpack libraries. So we're using app-compat here, and I'll show you what that's for in a bit. And constraint layout is added by default. And constraint layout, you've seen it before. So constraint layout is actually not part of Android. It's part of Jetpack. That's why you can use it on any Android version, even the pretty old ones that aren't aware of constraint layout by itself. So when we look into main activity, you can see that it extends app-compat activity, and app-compat activity is actually part of app-compat, which is part of Jetpack. So even creating a simple activity uses Jetpack. And as the name, as the compat in this name suggests, it is meant for compatibility. It provides all kinds of functionality to the programmer. That's not necessarily available in all of the Android versions that you are targeting. And Jetpack makes sure that your application works pretty well anyhow. So what else is included in Android Jetpack? What's cool about it? Well, there are basically 4 types of components, 4 types of libraries within Android Jetpack. The one we've just seen, the app-compat activity, it's a foundational component, and it's mostly for backward compatibility, for making sure that it's easier for you as a developer to target the many different types of Android devices that are out there. The second one, which for now is the most interesting one to us, is the architecture components. I'll skip talking about that for now because we'll dive into that a lot more later on. Then there are the behavioral components. There are a group of libraries that are basically for interacting with the rest of the Android operating system. And then there's the UI components, which are basically all kinds of views and things to help you create beautiful interfaces. All right.